You know, in a weird way, having the game go out of focus when you're tabbed out is kind of useful at times. Hello, Soraya. Yes, I'm here. She applauds us for defeating the combined forces of the Holy Knights and Amaranth. We are something else. Well, we're the ones who took care of the Demon King. Hey there, Soraya, says Phoebe. Long time no see. And Soraya's like, how does it feel to kill your own ally? Well, don't give me a lecture. Soraya's the one who violated the treaties. All for the sake of power, and Soraya isn't very smart. Letting Amaranth out in the open, now everyone will know about your plans. Or will they? As Soraya laughs maniacally. Look at that smile. Fools, none of it matters when I have absolute power. What frightening pressure. Is that Soraya's magic power? Well, yo, what a pretty face you have. Should have taken off your mask right away, says Phoebe. By now, the news is spreading. The other nations won't close their eyes in the face of this. And by the other nations, minus Hoikade, F. Doesn't matter. Soon the plan that Soraya's been working on for over 60 years will be completed. How old are you exactly? Looks are deceptive, and someone in her position can rewrite history as they please? Yes, it was Soraya, everyone. It was Soraya all along who stole Saito Pascal's research. All for this So it was true, says Ria. Shiori can't believe that this is who Soraya really is. Well, Shiori could have never seen through her. She's been experimenting with the Hoikadian royal blood for so long that Soraya became immune to all of her tricks. Or what power that she had, so it's true. Just like Helios, she's able to hide her true malice, cause why not? And since it'll all be over soon, she's gonna let us in on a secret. She was the one who killed Fereld. I'm not gonna try to butcher that pronunciation. And surprise! Some more surprise. And she loves the look on our befuddled faces. Playtime's over. Oyugi no jikan wa oshimai desu. Yeah, we're gonna fight. Yeah, we're gonna fight. I was gonna say something, that's why I croaked in the background. Look at her! Look at how fluttery. With no wind around, and as I lean back and the chair beneath me creaks. We're gonna try our best.
What do you mean that you killed my grandmother? My. It seems my revelation shocked you. But weren't you feeling resilient after all you've been through?
Well, kind of.
Just answer me! It's simple, vassal. Ferild was key to that research. Her blood was, more precisely. All we did was kidnap her and butcher her body a little. Even then, she kept clutching the lilies given to her by her lover. You will pay for this! Now, you sound just like Elias. He reacted the same way after seeing her dismembered body.
Not only did you assassinate Ferild, you also drove Elias to madness. You were co-responsible for creating the Demon King!
And what are you going to do about it?
Slash me.
You were Elias's pawn, and you failed to see through me as well.
Enough talk! Be gone into the darkness you deserve!
Hi. Do we need to do anything? I'm just gonna take a risk.
Every target has a weakness.
Does she have a weakness? Well, let's find out. Actually, she's gonna cleanse herself, but still.
Holy Father. Healing? I'm your man.
Oh, that's right. I don't have more mana gen because I don't have the Mana Stone with me. So, here you go.
Your Holiness, Soraya.
Why, if it isn't my favorite priestess?
I still can't believe it. You've always been so kind to me.
I just needed a sample of Hoikadian royal blood for my experiments. My kindness towards you was part of the plan.
Did you kill my parents, the royals of Hoikade, for this?
Of course! It was no accident. The only mistake was choosing you over Faratras.
What?
I wanted to steal the newborn vassal. It was the perfect specimen. But despite your condition, you didn't inherit Elias's soul. I was fooled. In the end, you were just a failed experiment.
Ooh, this is gonna affect the family dynamic very much.
I've heard enough, Your Holiness. I may have not been able to see your malice, but there's no doubt you're the most corrupted being I've ever met.
It was the humans all along. Actually, why are you dying? Well, it's been a while since I recorded. Let's just Pixie Incense just to be sure, because we don't have the power of Kristoff right now.
Here's something you won't forget.
Here's something you won't forget, Soraya.
Ploy. Scorching shot.
The arrow sails past her head, over her shoulder, into the pillar. Guaranteed, right? Yeah. No, please! Ooh, I should be debuffing her attack, too. That's a good thing. I just did double defense down. Well, let's find out. I mean, that would probably be a bug if that actually worked. But with the power of adjutants, nothing else. This is gonna hurt.
Your Holiness, let me ask you one thing before all this is over.
My dear, anything to give you peace in your final moments.
Why did you give the monocrest to me in particular?
It's simple. I've been searching for you for a long time, Sir Ornier.
You've been searching for me?
The only ones who can truly master the monocrest are Saito's descendants. However, as soon as he noticed our plans, Saito hid his family away.
What?
He was a cautious man. It took us over 60 years to track you down. Amaranth stole children from their families, or took orphans under their wing.
Ooh.
When someone seemed a match, we donated a monocrest to them.
You... monsters! Just how many lives have you ruined?
They must be honored to have been part of our great plan. And you're the child of destiny.
No, you don't want to be the child of destiny.
Indeed. I'm destined to put an end to your madness! It's my turn.
I would do something for the memes, but not gonna do that. Hey, let's
I'll keep fighting.
Oh, she goes first. Never mind. I guess we do our best and hope no one dies. Yeah. They're just...
This is the end, Soraya.
You shall not make me repeat myself. It's your holiness for you.
Listen, Soraya. You lost all respect I could have had for you. Don't cry and take it back now after what you've done.
How preposterous. I should have ended your life that time.
You mean years ago when your men kidnapped me in Midbar?
You were such a whiny brat, always kicking and shouting. I hoped you'd be compatible with Faril's blood, but it was all for naught. The only change that occurred in you was your eye turning purple.
No. Another change occurred in me that day.
Oh, whatever could that be?
A trauma that still aches nowadays. All that pent-up frustration. Be ready to take it upon yourself, Soraya!
Whoop, I cut her off, but... yeah. In her fingers... My
turn.
You know what? Yeah, let's just do this.
Healing? I'm your man.
Kristoff, you won't die no matter what, right?
I'm
So...
watching you.
We're gonna hope you do this, and we're gonna do this, even though she might cleanse herself anyway. It's all an experimental phase. As I saw flare on the screen, and I mixed what I was saying with what I saw. I'm blinded.
Here's something you won't forget.
Please hit. Yeah. How much does this do? Well, I mean, she has defense down, but
I
still.
actually believed in this one.
Whee! All the pain, go away. Hey, you can do Spiralux? Not in the back, please. Okay, good.
Here's my power.
Attack down. Attack down on top of her attack up as well.
Behold the flames of judgment!
I felt bad for some reason in my body. Yeah, why not?
Mission to fulfill.
Yeah, why not, basically.
Every target has a weakness.
Do I believe I'm gonna get hit? No. Then we're gonna do this.
Your Holiness! As an avid believer, I'm speechless!
I also am speechless that you've made it this far. Truly, there's no god that judges his children fairly.
What do you mean? Is the matriarch herself insulting Lord Valanja?
Valanja has never manifested his presence once. He exists nowhere but in the books of the church. He could as well be considered a mythical creature invented by man.
That's blasphemous! And coming from you, nonetheless!
But it's the truth. What the church needs now is a true leader. A deity whose existence can't be denied. Who guides the people.
A tyrant who stands in the light.
And that would be you?
Indeed. I will ascend to godhood and replace Lord Valanja.
What is godhood but a very powerful human
No one
being?
will ever doubt the existence of God anymore. Judgment will come, fair and impartial, for everyone.
Ma'am, please.
Well then, fair and impartial, huh? Let's see if Lord Valanja judges you through me!
As he well, actually I can't. So, here we go.
Comrades, you can count on me.
Do I do anything else? Why am I doing that? Let's do this. Hopefully it goes well.
It's time to be judged.
Here!
Yeah. Why am I making noise through the microphone?
Like
Please.
in my hand. Scorching shot.
Arrow shaking. Crit prepared. Just getting ready for the phase change. Yes, hit. Faratras. No! Kristoff, please. Attack speed increase. It's fine because I have a strong prayer, serious prayer prepared next turn? Let's hope.
I shall forge a new path.
So, as long as that's good, we should be okay. I'm gonna Nergis anyway.
My turn.
No, I'm not. I'm actually going to decrease defense, so just take the full brunt of whatever the damage is coming out here. And she doesn't seem to be cleansing anytime soon, so, actually I need a focused prayer here.
Comrades, you can count on me.
And we might as well do this for extra good measure. Here you go.
Do you really think you can defeat the matriarch?
Well, as long as you don't two-shot me and I can speak correctly, yeah. Yeah, I think I can. Of course, I need to be doing more damage. Buff me. Immunity, well, that's okay. Yeah, I mean...
really think you can defeat the matriarch?
Stop!
Yeah. I shall forge a new path.
So, if one person decreases defense, that should, as we get a voice line, make it a bit better here. Out of curiosity, I might as well throw that out. And then we're gonna do extra defense down. And then do this. Go. I didn't get to upgrade either. Or maybe I did, but I didn't do much.
Lightning rod.
Whee! She's so happy. Man, you're doing less than 1,500 a turn. Oh, quad 9s. And decrease defense again. Even if it doesn't do it further, the reapplying it is kind of important. You know, I really should be decreasing your attack there, but I'm not, so whoops. Actually, all things considered, if I use Faratras to decrease defense next turn, because she goes last, it's like I'm still, for lack of a better word, profiting off the defense down.
Every target has a weakness.
So, the world shall be left in the hands of those who
Oh,
can
man. This calls my faith into question.
heal better and do more damage with the power of either attack up or decrease defense. So, knowing that, hey, go. Stop. The worst you're doing, at least at the moment, is wasting 5 seconds of my time. Clapping her hands like the alchemist, I mean priest she is, and then Suzaku missing the swift cut. But
I actually believed in this one.
You insolent children! Perish!
no. Oh, that's because I attacked the Shiori. I was like, why'd she do so much damage? It's because I didn't decrease attack, which is kind of important. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that.
Let's see.
I'll meme next
I won't
turn.
leave this world in your hands.
So let's find out. Nergis, actually.
Every target has a weakness.
Fire
Send you to the Holy Father.
and a Bone Crusher
Shall rectify my mistake, matriarch.
into decreased attack. There we go. Problem solved. Problem solved? Let's find out. Oh my goodness, Suzaku, please. Scream if it hurts. In more ways than one.
You insolent children!
Speaking of which, I was thinking of what I would say for both the title, description, and pinned comment of the previous video, and I decided on what I currently put. So, I guess it's fine. I guess it works out. I mean, it's not like it's inaccurate, right? Although again, at this point, I'm never gonna forget. I'm never gonna forget it. I think the only thing that would be the cherry on top is to have every character say the line,
I
but
won't let you pull the strings anymore.
you know, you know what? For full meme,
Once again, it's my turn.
I'm not gonna defeat her with it, but let's find
I have a
out.
plan.
As we're all in a lot of
Time
pain.
to send you to the Holy Father.
Did she just cleanse her attack down? Well, I'm gonna do this then,
I'm watching you.
and we're just gonna do this again. So here you go.
You insolent children!
At least mitigating the damage that comes after the Holy Flare here, which can knock down Rhea and Shiori here.
Yeah.
No! He missed anyway, with blindness. I'm gonna keep doing it until he does it. That's the
believed in this one.
that's the goal of this fight. Unless I should be. I mean, it's not that much of a damage increase. It's more that it hurts Suzaku, which is the biggest negative for me doing it here. But unless one of the adjutants takes the nope. So,
Let's see.
maybe this is timed right. Let's find out. Still a triplet.
I won't leave this world in your hands.
Everyone attacks here. Kristoff is close to doing a double turn focus prayer, but we're not going to do that.
Oh man, this calls my faith into question.
I shall rectify my mistake, matriarch.
Hey, here we go. Let's find out.
It's time to be judged.
This shouldn't defeat her. Crit, do it.
Scream if it hurts.
Yeah, aw. That would have been the
Just
full
like
one.
pawns in my hand.
That would have been the most satisfying one, but there we go.
Not bad, my children. You were able to defeat the matriarch of Pylum.
Thank you, ma'am.
But now it's time for the goddess of Arvium to rise!
I'm gonna... Yeah, hold on. We're almost level 99! I mean, I know I missed a few battles here and there, but hey! Ambrosia, legendary drink said to be appreciated by the gods. Full heal on one target, and then fairy incense and pixie dust. As Faratra runs down the loading screen bar, does she know there's nothing left under the star above? Loading dot. Okay, 10:42 a.m. That was a battle. A tough battle, says Suzaku. Although after the Demon King, any opponent would feel underwhelming. Is that all, Matriarch? Faratras flicks her hair. We faced bigger threats than you during our journey. What is a woman? Soraya has faced bigger threats than us in her long lifetime too, vassal. Hopefully we don't think that was the full extent of her power. Otherwise, the game would be over already. Yes, there's more, Kristoff. She still hasn't used the power of the mana crest that she took that has thousands of mana in it. Relaxation of just knowing about all the precious mana that's inside makes her heart flutter. The 8 legendary heroes, the archdemons, Helios, Ferild, and even a fraction of our own power. But wait, stop, shouts Suzaku. If you're to extract all that magic... please, Your Holiness, not only would you put the world at risk, but it'd also be too much for your body to handle, says Shiori. Well, if Soraya is so eager to pass out from exhaustion, I mean, Ria's willing to let her do. Maniacal laughter, foolish children. Surely we aren't forgetting about someone, question mark, right? Yeah, look at that guy in the back. Is it the time? Is it the time now, Your Holiness? Yes. They're gonna do it. And he's hiding in another dimension like the hero he is. Livanus, what were you doing with the matriarch? Is he even aware of what she's trying to accomplish? Well, when he's the matriarch's son, shock value, her will is his. Besides, don't talk to him so friendly. He doesn't even know Faratras, apparently. And Faratras is confused. And everyone was hurt in the confusion. He's not the Livanus you know, the one that Soraya planted in Hoikade Castle died. And here are his duplicates. However, he was one of the 76 creations. What's this? Thinks Suzaku. We're surrounded by dozens of copies of that guy. Hey, he has a name. It can't be. There's so many of them. 3 on screen. What has Soraya done, by the way? She surpassed both Saito and Elias. In 60 years, she pushed their research beyond their limits. Not even the Demon King could contain Ferild's wicked magic, which is why he, capital H, had to share it with the archdemons. But she's created the perfect vessel, superior to both the vassals and the monocrests. And that would be the guy, Livanus. Why do we think he so fervently desired to become the vassal? It was in his nature, his very being. Now, my children, just merge together in a very, shed new light on the world, maybe. A light from a sun at midnight. What's going on? Yeah, she's becoming powerful. Don't hurt us. Hello.
I am the Daimon! Beware the power of a true goddess!
You could have, I mean, I understand where the name comes from, but...
I shall forge a new path.
Let's see what happens here. Oh, she goes first? Alright, this is, gonna be interesting then. I'm gonna do this then. At least with Faratras. Yeah, but let's just see.
You'll never be my goddess!
Let's see what happens. Let's monkey it up and see what happens. We are still gonna do this though. She has 2 more turns after this one. Oh, hey, Coast Mortem Omega? Ow. Maybe I should have put immunity on Kristoff.
Just like pawns in
In
my
fear of debuffs. Mainly panic, but in fear of debuffs. That's a lot of life, by the way.
Begone, mortals!
Araya Vakuanox. Stop? Yeah, she would have definitely killed Rhea. No, please. That's not panic, right? It's cursed? Okay, good. Well, maybe not good. Let's find out. Oh, and a Spiral Lux on top of it? Nice. Well, Rhea, you've done your job.
Now, be obliterated.
It's not like you use mana anyway, so as long as Kristoff picks you up, should be fine.
Here's my blazing passion!
A minefield in the middle of the air. She does so much damage.
Both light and shadow magic? And what power?
Light and dark combine.
I have ascended. I am Mana Incarnate!
She's lost her mind, as expected.
No, I think she's in the right state of mind.
I'm surprised she can even move with all that mana in her body.
Well, that's a bit of a high you're going down to. Hey, she's going first. What are we doing again? Must use attack or skills, and yeah, why not, right?
For my people, I'll keep fighting.
Out of curiosity, well, we're gonna do this first. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Just in case she cleanses.
Never be my goddess.
And, go. Go,
Comrade,
Kristoff.
you can count on me.
If we get panic, however, it's gonna be a bit more of a problem, but we'll deal with that when we get there. Actually, I should just put immunity on Kristoff now. Nah, it's fine. Actually, I should... No, it's fine. Stop! Actually, she does go twice before Kristoff,
You shall
so...
be purified.
As long as Kristoff picks everyone back up, we're relying on you, buddy. Your axe is great. A-X-E, axe. Let's pronunciate that clearly. Is this panic? This looks like panic. That's panic. Stop! Okay, good. No! Okay, yeah, good.
I actually believed in this.
Yeah. That was scary. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Hey, it's nice that KO cleanses your debuffs. That's the best cleanse, or an alternate cleanse. No panic.
Oh, damn it! I bit my tongue.
That said, going down does deplete all of her mana to 0,
They
but
call me the elegant blade.
let's be double sure. If that's the case, either Shiori or Rhea has to concentrate on healing, because they're in the back row and they receive that much damage. That said, I am using Menmus, so we do have damage mitigation up front.
For my people,
But
I'll
these
keep
two people up
fighting.
here cannot do anything. Rhea, will you survive one? I think she'll survive one. So knowing that, I'm gonna play a bit
You'll never be
greedy
my
here.
goddess.
Here, Kristoff, you do this,
turn.
and you do this. I mean, well, she already mana gens enough to cast heal, and that's all that matters. Here you go,
Let me
Kristoff.
heal you.
Let me give you immunity. As long as she doesn't strip, and by strip meaning get rid of my buffs, we should be fine. Relatively. She does have full attack power, so that's not as great, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing adjutants are in this game, is basically what I'm trying to say. Hey, defense debuff through immunity. What do you mean? Defense down. It's fine, still. And let's find out what happens in these coming turns. So, what is this gonna be, like a
Will is eternal.
10-12 turn fight? Which, I mean, as long as we don't, again, passing 60 minutes is the time limit. Or the beginning of the soften rage, because we no longer grab mana gen. So,
All of her attacks are so powerful.
Is it even possible to defeat her? She's stronger than Elias.
but she's squishier than him.
Die, foul creatures! Remnants of a failed creation!
Bathe in blood.
Mana versus my mana. It's on.
I mean, technically, Suzaku would still be able to cast his spells, but, do I dare? You know, actually putting Kristoff up front might not be a bad idea. But it's a bit late for that now, so, yeah.
Prepare to be slain, Matriarch Soraya.
Let's see.
Nah.
Prepare to be slain,
Nah.
Matriarch Soraya.
That said, we're gonna do this. No, we're
Prepare
not.
to be slain, Matriarch Soraya.
We're gonna do
My
that.
turn.
And Rhea, you might be on healing duty. Yeah, you might be on healing. Well, not this turn, because, you're under the effect of
Send
curse.
You to the Holy Father.
But, this is important. So what I'm gonna do here is
Time to end
this.
this.
And then we're gonna do this. So, just keep Kristoff up.
Taste of the power I've stolen!
Stop! It's a good thing I'm healing
Let
him.
me heal you.
Here's something you won't forget.
So, 3 damage dealers, and then with the adjutants as well, but...
Time for my perfect ploy.
Can I apply burns on you? Let's find out. Hey.
I'm the rightful
Yeah, that was, expected. Immunity protects me from this, right? Let's find out. I mean, it looks like... I mean, there's no indicator, but hey. Whee! He doesn't cleanse, but whee! Ooh, speed buff, too. Stop! The pain. Yeah, panic is causing Faratras to lose turns. Can he still? I think he can. Let's find out. I think Kristoff can still heal this turn. Otherwise, what I should do is play... Oh wait, I can't. It's Faratras who can, but she moves last. That's not such a bad thing, so you know what? If she survives, as long as she doesn't get panicked, I think, is it? Yeah, cursed, sorry. We should be fine, maybe. No, I can't. So, we're gonna do this to the bottom. No, we're gonna do this. We're gonna double on Fairy Pixie Dust. And then let's just do this to make sure she doesn't absolutely blow us to pieces. Otherwise, what I would have done, or should have done, is just left Faratras to maybe Pixie Incense, and then have Kristoff do defense down. Knowing that 60 minutes is our soft enrage counter, so... Because soon after, 1 or 2 turns after is probably when I die, so... Without Monogen, it's not great. Is there someone else I probably should be giving immunity to? Well, let's find out. So now we're topped off, and our adjutants are helping deal damage. Without adjutants, this would be... Normal mode might be a bit more challenging.
She regenerates too fast.
Well, she's not regenerating, it's just,
And even just one of her attacks forces us on the defensive.
Not really, but yeah, you know, I see where it is.
Don't give up. We've overcome every obstacle so far.
Faratras is right. It's not a matter of how we do it. We must win this battle.
Story buff? No story buff. At least not yet. I mean, if all we can do is attack...
Prepare to be slain.
Why not, right? That said, if Faratras is just gonna be sealed, we're just gonna attack. Unless I give immunity to Faratras, but I would rather give immunity to Kristoff.
My turn.
So knowing that, unless we can paralyze her, I mean, I don't know, I'm going in blind. I could do this. Actually, I want to do this first.
Comrades, you can count on me.
Again, Kristoff is all who matters, in terms of healing anyway. Let's put immunity on him. I mean, really, at this point, I'm just reacting to whatever debuff she gets. If she gets attack debuff, I'm feeling a bit more confident to throw... I think the plan is, yeah, again, at least give Kristoff immunity. If she has defense down, I'm willing to play more defensively, meaning someone can use an item. And here it's Pandemonium, by the way. If we get speed up, it depends on the turn order, but I don't think my speed's fast enough from what I saw. Except for maybe Shiori and maybe Suzaku?
Will you come out unscathed?
And then, of course, it's kind of vice versa for the boss's buffs. That does hurt, but it's not the worst thing in the world. So even a couple 2,000, yeah, even 3,000 damage is good enough. Just outputting a stable amount, because as we're 1/4 through the battle, I should be therefore 1/4 through her HP, especially if we're not getting any story buffs. So, which I respect the game more for. Listen, you can't always just have story beat do this. Alternatively, I do have these things. So you know what?
Your mana versus my mana.
Will this result in more damage? Let me think for about 10 seconds. If I give immunity to Faratras and Suzaku, that allows Faratras to throw more defense down. But I have to use up a turn with Suzaku granting immunity, and I have to use another turn. Actually, with knowing that, I should put some Rhea in the front. It's going to be a bit too late, but as long as we get it up... Giggity. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to plan to do that. If we have that, we should be fine. We can keep this, because I need to reapply that. And then Ria will walk up to get absolutely slaughtered.
You to the Holy Father.
Then we'll do a focus prayer here. He'll be able to focus prayer twice, so I'm less worried about him. However, I don't have immunity this turn, so let's hope. Let's hope.
Have a taste of the power I've stolen!
So it's interesting in a certain way. Nope, she doesn't get to move up front. Well, I would like to, because if she could get immunity, that allows her to maybe lose items, and he does cleanse with that. But yeah. So Ria moving up front is important, because if she doesn't get, as long as she can use items, she can help out with healing. But if she gets knocked down, she can't do anything to help. And unfortunately, yeah, because she already can't grant immunity. Maybe I should have Kristoff up front. Decisions. Yeah, actually, knowing that...
This is it! Begone, abominations!
Too powerful!
It can't end like this.
You know what would help? A 6th party member. Yeah. Faratras run, looking for a way out of this. GNIDAOL. Backwards of loading. You know, I really should cut these out because they don't really do much, but hey. Is this how it ends? Suzuka thinks, hey, we were on track to defeating her. Give me a chance. Repent now before she blows us up. As the new goddess of this world, she shall judge us. It's useless. Let's just give up. Well, and Phoebe hates Soraya, so... She has too much mana. Mana? Thinks Suzaku. If only he had more than 90 max MP. Suzaku could help everyone. Sorry, Saito. His research went to waste with a descendant like Suzaku, he laments. And Luke goes to the rescue. Rescue? Must be imagining things in his final moments. Woot woot! No, that's a dog. How curious, though, to be remembering the most important person in my life. Remembering that day in Tarman when he met Lukos. Woot woot! I'm not a dream! I'm getting my face licked in front of the evil. Lukos, don't lick me. Woot woot! What is dog doing here? That creature, it's dangerous, God hides behind the pillar. It must go because of evil. No! That really hurt. At least Suzaku covered him. Sorry, buddy. No animal cruelty in this game. What? The dog is evolving! Was he full of mana? Well, yeah. Look at his eyes. Blue mana dog. Welcome, 6th party member. Oh. Hey, do you remember that time he ate all of that stuff filled with magic power? He knows he's not going to explode. He loves the mana and lots of value things, but he loves the mana. Yeah. Woot. That's why I'm licking your face. You know, the mana on his tongue gets transferred no matter how faint our hope. Soraya is the only one who can be the big god. Do you mind if we do as we please, Matriarch? They were just on the floor talking, slowly getting up. Give us some of that mana, Ria shouts. Look at this dog. Everyone learns new spells. Hey, story buff. Shiori and Faratras specifically. Our powers together, anime line. We're meant to seal away this sort of evil, right, Teehee? Did we awaken to our true powers? Well, you asked that. Look into the eyes of Dog and ask. Pointless. We can't overcome a true question mark goddess? Well, let's find out. Could this be Farilda's blood reacting to the Matriarch's mana that makes Shiori feel tingly all over? Well, we don't know, but let's put our odds on RNG. Kristoff could use a back massage, but you know, just swing that axe. Get up. Let's burn our dread and
Let's
continue. See. Hey, look at that! No, I have 109 only. I'm so sad. What can I do?
Your mana versus my mana.
I have
It's
a
on.
Full heal, hey! Well, I won't be mad. Solar Abyssus. The pinnacle of shadow magic can deal more than 9,999. Well,
Every target has a
let's find
weakness.
out. If only,
I
well,
have a plan.
do I want you to walk up? Yeah, I might as well have you walk
my
up.
turn.
I want Kristoff to immediately apply defense
I'm
down
watching you.
before Faratras can cast her story spell. That said, yeah, shadow and light versions of over damage. So, since we can't do that yet, though, let's just do... this is more important. Here you go.
I'm the rightful deity of this world!
I mean, I'm sure it'll help, but
Let me heal you.
help. I don't have enough mana gen. But what that does do, interestingly enough, is allow you to get accustomed to the boss. Yeah, and on a serious note, it allows you to get accustomed to the boss's rotation, so you can make better use of this second battle, which I do find interesting in terms of the good of this, the good of story beats, I guess, shall we say. Which other games, you know, other games you just
Can you withstand
you
the
just throw
darkness?
game mechanics out the window and just be like, here's just basically a story fight. It doesn't matter. 27,000 damage, and I imagine Shiori can do near the same.
Like a rock from the sky, here I cometh valiantly.
So yeah, I will say, yeah, again, on a serious note, memes aside,
You're walking charcoal.
and joking aside, yeah, that's very much appreciated. If it was just a story buff, it would,
All right.
you know,
You have a plan?
woof.
Yes.
Oh,
I believe I can conjure an extremely powerful shadow spell now.
I mean, you just used it, but, you know,
The same goes for me. I have a very powerful light spell.
hey, player, do you get it?
We have a plan then, but we mustn't miss the timing.
Well, alright. Actually, I kind of... Well, okay, let's do this first. She shouldn't... Oh, we're under the effect of, sealed. So, whoops. Hey, at least I can do this. If that's the case, maybe I should have Shiori up front instead, but it's too late now,
Once
so...
again, it's my turn.
Yeah, let's both do this.
Time to send you to the Holy Father!
Are we gonna be okay here?
Comrades, you
Let's
can
find
count
out.
on me.
Watch me still die here, by the way. It's actually possible. I think her second attack is when she can apply stuff. Maybe I should have, well, it's too late.
Midnight Flash!
Speed buff immunity.
A little gift for you.
And then grant immunity. Kristoff, are you going to be in pain here? Maybe, yeah, maybe I should put him in the front. Whoops. Yep, I should have put him in the front. Please, Kristoff. I was going to say resist. Please don't get panicked here. No! Well,
I'm the rightful deity of this world!
I just did what was asked of me. So it goes without saying that, and if you're watching this, then things must have gone well, right? But at the same time, yeah, Suzaku's on the floor right now, so we need to pick him up ASAP. Not that it'll go well, but hopefully this goes well this time. Again, you wouldn't be watching this if it didn't go well, but
Prepare to be slain.
because
Miss
of
Yasiraya.
things I may be doing here, it might kind of be
My
obvious
turn.
when things need to be cut and when things are not. That said, I think we're gonna immediately Ambrosia right when he gets
You'll
up,
never
so
be my goddess!
let's find out. Still, though, Kristoff, you're gonna at least apply some damage. Oh my goodness, it hurts. Make it stop. So, yeah. Learned a couple things here, and if I completely cut it out, again, the first 2 battles gets you, at least gives you the time to prepare for this one. That said, that wasn't very good. And that's right, I'm cursed, so I can't use any items. So Faratras can't really do what she's supposed to do here. But well, no, she can do that. Wait, what am I under the effect of then? Well, we're gonna find out, because Suzaku is at 0 MP. He can at least do a mana cleanse, which is the most important thing, but I think I've got a rotation in mind. Let's see how well it works. So, and there's more I could say, but I didn't get to say it.
Right. Do you have a plan?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and with the new spells, now we kind of changed the rotation, because now we're hopefully relying on Shiori and Faratras for spells. That said, before we do that, we need to put immunity on Kristoff. If Kristoff dies, it's over. So, funny enough, we need him to stay alive. So,
every target has a weakness.
That said, actually, as much as I want to cast it, this is... No, probably not, actually. Probably we do want to just keep doing this. And that said, Rhea, you can't actually defend or do anything to help, so here's hoping. And I need to apply defense down at some point. It's actually really important. Or not a defense down, attack down. But I'll do that in between these turns, because she'll do curse, and then she'll switch back to panic. So here she's going to do panic, which means I must throw immunity on Kristoff to guarantee AoE healing. Granted, if my loadout was different with skills and whatnot, this would be a very different fight. Well, not very different, but I would have other strategies available. But since I don't, I have to do it this way. So, Rhea being panicked is fine. It's just basically everyone but Rhea needs immunity on this turn. And with that said, actually I might change things, but let me see how well I do here for now. Because we need damage is better than the defense down, because we need to beat the clock. We need to beat the soft in rage, so... Yeah, so this turn we shouldn't need it, but someone needs to be throwing items out. So I admit I needed another 1 or 2 attempts to get it in, get a strategy up and ready. So here we should be able to do this more safely. Actually, Suzaku, funny thing is you're gonna do this. Yeah, you're gonna do this. So we need some healing up. Faratras, you can keep doing this.
My turn.
Because Kristoff can't cast his healing spells this turn. So he's just going to apply the defense down. Shiori might not even be attacking certain turns. I think the attack down is more important here. So as much as I want Shiori to cast her big spell, unless it's needed for story reasons, for safety's sake, we should... This is what I'm deciding to do. Help? Well, he missed, but... I mean, with good RNG, then I can kind of go a bit more ballsy. But until then, Shiori, you're not dealing any damage. Faratras will be used for that.
Can you withstand this darkness?
This next turn, however, well, I mean, Suzaku applies immunity for 2 turns, and I'm not having anyone guard or anything. So really, he shouldn't need to. But he doesn't do anything else for. Unless I transfer mana, maybe I can make him transfer mana to Kristoff instead. That might actually help out. So funny enough, I should have upgraded his mana transfer, but since I didn't, it's a bit late now. Alright, Kristoff, you need to survive. Yeah, funny enough, if I had upgraded mana transfer, it'd be really helpful, because then Kristoff could theoretically heal every turn. But since he can't, we're gonna do this. We need immunity this turn, don't we? Yeah, we do. So... Faratras, you are our primary damage dealer. Rhea, you do what you can.
Time to send you to the Holy Father.
Yeah, and then Kristoff, you're gonna focus prayer. So that's the plan. Unless someone gets single target shot to death like that, but as long as she has attack down on some turns, she won't hurt us enough. So that's the plan. And any buffs I get from Kristoff are much appreciated. Mostly speed up, but defense and attack do wonders as well. So, we gotta make sure no one gets hit by Pandemonium here. If Shiori goes down, it's not like I'm using her damage spell right now anyway. But it would probably make this fight a lot faster. I mean, it would make this fight a lot faster, but that didn't go too well last time. So, just gonna play it a bit safer here. Or more safer. More safe! So yeah. So attack buff, defense buff, and yeah, she's the primary damage dealer. Shiori, on the other hand, dying here. She might... What did I have her do? I had her decrease attack, which is important. She's actually faster right now as well because of speed up. So we're just going to apply that preemptively. And I don't need to do that, but to be safe, I should actually just mana shield instead. At least until he gets enough mana so Kristoff can actually heal every turn. But since we can't, let's actually heal whoever she's been single targeting, and in this case it would be Shiori. So Elixir, please.
I have a mission to fulfill.
Faratras, you just keep doing this, I believe. Rhea is both panicked and cursed.
I'm your man.
So that's not going to happen. So we're just going to Bone Crush her. So she gets 3 turns to just do whatever she wants. But compared to Shiori just dying outright, that's a lot better. Rhea misses, so be it. This needs to hit to apply defense. I think it needs to hit. I haven't seen it miss yet, so... Someone blows up. Suzaku. But it should be fine? Is it fine? Okay, absolutely. Well, no, Suzaku gets back up with his mana intact. Maybe I shouldn't find out. Maybe I should just play it safe. We're gonna find out. Well, he needs to throw up immunity next turn, though, so that's not happening. I guess I'm gonna find out. And if you're still watching, then that means this part hasn't been cut out. So everything must have gone well? Question mark? So yeah.
Let's do it.
It's my turn.
Yeah, let's find out. As long as she doesn't blow up Suzaku, well, Kristoff is the main one here, but Suzaku blowing up here would not be good for me, because he would not be able to apply immunity.
I have a plan.
That's the thought that I'm voicing out to you, the viewer. But again, Kristoff is the most important person here, so we're protecting him first. So yeah, that should kill Kristoff no matter what, especially since it's in the back. He gets immunity here. Suzaku might go down here. But with the attack down, hopefully that doesn't happen. I think she can still actually kill him here. I think she does like 1400 here. And again, if I upgraded my gear, this would be a lot better. Okay, so let's find out. No, he keeps his mana, thankfully.
I actually believed in this one.
And I can kind of understand why other people are experiencing a hard time. At the same time, I mean, it's not the hardest thing in the world to figure out. And it's not really based on RNG. I can kind of understand more if people didn't prepare in terms of upgrading certain skills. This is on normal difficulty, by the way, to keep the reminder up. But, yeah. That's it. If she already casted her spell, I think she gets attack and defense boost up anyway. So let's find out, actually. Let's find out.
Your mana versus my mana. It's on.
You actually heal yourself. Yes. Unless you blow up. No, he's going to heal himself first, so it should be fine. This, on the other hand, we're going to find out what happens here. So you apply defense down. Oh, actually, he could have healed again. He has more than enough MP now, but it's too late. I've already attacked, so let's find out if I get punished for this. Went on Shiori, of all people, but...
It's time to be judged.
Well, that crit is going to help.
Midnight Flash!
31,500 speed buff and immunity. Okay, she gives herself speed and immunity. Faratras gives herself the power of shadows, which is attack and defense buff, apparently. And healing, I think. Can't remember. Wait, was it Kristoff who gave you that? Oh, the pain! I think she dies here. I think she already dies here. Hit the back, please! Good. Rhea does die.
Can you withstand this darkness?
Please don't kill me here. I don't want to die. If I were playing it safe, I would have had Shiori heal. But that's not what happened. So, do we just go all out? Do we just go all out is the question.
It's time to end this.
Let's play it safe. I'm not feeling giddy enough to risk
Once
anything
again,
here.
It's my turn.
So, yep, Faratras, you do this.
Time to send you to the holy
You do
fire.
this, and if Rhea was up, I would feel a bit safer, funny
Let me
enough,
heal
but
you.
at least Christoph will survive a post-mortem Omega, which didn't go on him. But if it went on Shiori, it would have been bad as well.
Have a taste of the
And yeah, let's immunity ourselves up, because not being able to cast our new pretty shiny spells is pretty important. Shiori does go down, but it's the least of our worries for all of our days. So, wow, if that gets picked up, I'm gonna be not happy. This light flare is gonna do a bit of damage. I think we're okay though. Are we okay? If this kills, then we're definitely okay. Okay, well, we can just go all out next turn. We should be able to. If we don't, I'm gonna be very sad. Or an adjutant can steal the kill.
The monocrest.
Never mind.
It's time to end this.
You know what? No fear. No fear at all.
Fear the power of the monocrest.
Stella
I
triplet.
have a mission to fulfill.
We are still gonna act as if the battle is gonna continue though, so we're gonna do this. Rhea, you defend just to be safe, and Christoph gets another prayer off. So yeah.
Have a taste of the power I've stolen.
Hey! No! I wanted the line! God dang it.
Let me heal you.
Oh, she's not dead. Oh well.
I'm the rightful deity of this world.
I mean, Christoph will pick everyone up, but I think Faratras is gonna steal the kill here because she's gonna just blast Soraya / the boss into oblivion. Stop! Solera Abyssus.
Impossible. I'm the supreme deity.
Yeah, but I have save loading and checkpoints.
No. I can't. No.
Great voice line, by the way. I have to appreciate anyone who can scream for even just longer than 5 seconds for a take, so there's a story behind that, but I don't think I have enough time to tell it here, so yeah. It's not really as much, well, I mean, yeah. Actually, yeah. Hey, I'm finally accumulating mana again. I should cut these loading screens out. Checkpoint me, please. I can't move my cursor, so it's loading. But checkpoint me, please. Thank you. 11:32 a.m. Is it over? Asks Suzaku. Is it finally over? Aw, yeah, shouts Phoebe, fist pumping in the air. She was kind of tired of burning those wings. Smelled like fried chicken. Okay, I'll let that slide. Rhea laughs out as the true evil that no one foresaw. No, she's just laughing at Soraya. Take that. Wow, if even Rhea is carefree, it sure is finished. Christoph pumps his own fist with his other fist. Pumps his palm with his fist. What happened to Soraya anyway? Where was she sealed by a seashell? She was sent to another dimension, apparently. Yes, a remote dimension from which it is impossible, maybe, to get out. Hair's bouncing. It reminds me of Helios' power. I want to cuddle in his arms. Helios got his power through Faratras and Shiori's Hoikadian blood, after all. It appears that dimensional magic is the final stage of shadow and light, says Shiori. Well, that's even better. Christoph pokes out from behind Shiori. She surely won't get out of that dimension for a while. Luko sparks. Suzaku says, Minna, everyone. Everyone's been amazing. It's embarrassing, Shiori. Don't say that. Why celebrate? Suzaku wasn't too shabby himself, although his monocrest has gotten pretty fluffy. As this dog blinks blue in tints with his whole avatar. Hey, since Lukos ate the monocrest, what? Shh, we don't ask those questions here, Kristoff. That's for another game, says Shiori. Phoebe laughs. This is one of those stories that even the bards won't believe. Well, that's how all legends are born, right? I don't know about that, Ria. Suzaku is an exhausted legend. And Ria agrees. Hey, Shiori still owes everyone a feast, right? Well, now she's talking. Wait, a feast? Phoebe wants to join in. Can't say no to the... Oh, that's right, she is an empress. The cult is going to be disbanded, Suzaku thinks. Their leader is gone. Most of everyone's questions have seemed to have been answered. Well, it really is over on this continent, isn't it? Yes, says Shiori as she continues to bounce in confidence. Make sure to treasure this memory, Faratras says. Well, Suzaku laughs. It's his first memory of a world at peace, after all. If it ever was at peace, as Lukos barks and grabs his leg. Hey, Lukos is hungry. Kristoff, let's just go. But don't use Lukos to cover up your desires, Kristoff. But it isn't a bad idea. Suzaku feels like he could eat 5 portions today. Not before he's bathed, though, because he stinks. Specifically only Suzaku, because he's the butt monkey of the group. Shiori's nose is even more sensitive than normal. Get into the bath, Orny. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. Whoopsie, Phoebe's fault. All that smoke sure didn't help. And, yeah, Suzaku's, no, women are scary, no. Hold me, Kristoff, and the ghost of Helios. Well, it's time for Suzaku to put his heart at rest, and think about the future that will exist somewhere else. With Saito, Thrilde, and his path self, and everyone else who lost pretty much their lives and everything else in this war, may they R.I.P. rest in peace. Black screen, fade in, Faratras runs. Would you like to save? Yeah, because all I have is checkpoints. So, all I have are checkpoints. Is checkpoints? Are checkpoints. My grammar's messed up. Let's see. Yeah, over this one. Epilogue. Hey, the Midnight Sun. It finally appears. The game has brought us a metaphor. The epilogue. From Faratras' point of view. I should cut these black screens out. Saving checkpoint data, 8 to 15 p.m. Faratras can't believe 6 months just time skip to the epilogue. Time flies, and before she knew it, the day of her coronation had arrived. There was enormous reconstruction work to be done at the castle, but she wanted everything to be the way it used to be. As we fade in to all of these cool people standing around. Looking at today, no one would say it was in rubble until recently. Now that the castle is presentable, Faratras felt like inviting all of her old all of everyone's comrades for the ceremony, although she's a bit nervous. It's your big day, Faratras. Right, this is no time to feel anxious. She just hopes everyone will feel comfortable and have fun. The coronation is in the throne room, and Empress Phoebe, being the party girl she is already here. However, it'd be polite if Faratras greeted the guests first. Hey, Azurite, how you doing? Man, what a castle. Does he like it? Of course, he's always lived in extreme poverty, so he's not very used to it. But it's cool, though. In poverty, quotation marks, of course. Faratras realizes that she's been privileged compared to most, and it's her duty to help those families in need. Well, if Azurite needs any money for his mother, Faratras would like him to ask. She'd be glad to help a former comrade. Oh, no, he's being polite. He couldn't accept, how it wouldn't be cool to ask for help from a princess. Isn't it time he lets go of that pride of his for once, though? No, ma'am. Allow him to do some well-paying work for her in the future, though. He's still the heroic mercenary who was part of the group that saved the world. Haha, Faratras laughs. She knew he was up to something. She might as well agree to that pretentious offer, though. And, yeah, he's happy. Hey, Kelvala. The secret demon that no one knew. It seems fate has brought. He sings a song about fate bringing everyone together again, now that the great evil has been slain. I don't think that rhymes. Well, rather than fate, it was Faratras who invited him. And, yeah, so he agrees. However, Kelvala is glad to have been able to observe their development over the past months and a long time. It was important to him, we think. From similar beginnings to different conclusions, he honors her for surpassing his and his delusions. Rhyming. That's a nice flattering line, but, you know, it's not like he had no help in it. But no, he believes he merely ran away from himself and his duties, and so he asks Faratras to be proud of the choice that brought her here, Queen of Hoikadian. To honor the memory of Zephyra and her glorious ancestors, yeah, she plans to do so. Look at the chandelier, who's cleaning it? Faratras has always loved the chandelier. Thankfully, only the crystals were damaged. It took some time before everyone could place it back where it belonged, but she's happy with the result. The only bittersweet thought is that, you know, Marie isn't there to... Yeah, so... Hey, Lepto. Or Otlep. He can't believe it that Dee did invite him to such a lavish castle. Can we trust him? Well, Faratras hates to admit it, but his contribution in Tarman was key to tracking down Tacitus. Doesn't that mean we owe Lepto? No, it means that the moment she won't have him arrested. Cool. Oh, what injustice, what dishonor. He's sad. Well, there's nothing honest about stealing for Faratras reasons now. Could he empty his pockets? Well, I don't know. What do you mean, Faratras? What? No, empty your pockets. Period. And talk normally. And yeah, he talking normally, emptying his pockets. This is one of the new points that she had minted with Alfred's face on them? Explain, Sir Thief. Yeah, he's gonna explain. So he admires her family now. That's nothing but a self-indulgent souvenir. Is that so? Well, she supposes family is really an important matter to Lepto. Doesn't make much sense to her, but she decides, you know, just let it pass. She's the authority in Hoikadian, so I mean, I guess. But if he does it again, Manmus is gonna be nothing personal, kid. I might as well keep looking around. A painting of her grandmother Farilde, and had it remade from scratch. She knew that Farilde had incredible magic, but to think that her blood gave origin to the Demon King and the Monocrests. Farilde must have suffered atrociously due to all that mana, and Faratras admires her more for it, though. But she can't help but be reminded of Helios, too. It's a bit awkward to think that the man who posed as her brother was in love with her grandmother. Yeah, that's weird. That was weird. She's always wondered if Helios felt any remorse in his final moments, or Elias, or Helios, either or both. The painting of Faratras' father Alfred was cut in half, however, she had it restored using the original as a base to think that he was killed by the matriarch of, basically, Soraya. Fate can truly hold terrible twists and turns. After the truth surfaced, the relationships between Pilum and the other four nations is not great. Thankfully, Sir Ornier and Shiori are taking care of that from their side, so things should get better soon. And nothing else for now, so let's, go top to bottom this time. Hoikadian Armory. Run. Are you going to run, Faratras? Yeah, keep running. Keep running, girl. All right. Fade in, fade in. Can't move the cursor. Loading, 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 calling. Saving checkpoint data. Hello. Hello, Saira. Saira? Queen Faratras. Saira is extremely honored to have been invited to the castle. Yeah, by the way, yeah, she hasn't been crowned yet, but, you know, she will be soon, and for a mere desert guard such as Saira to witness such an event is rare. Faratras understands. What will Saira do after, by the way? She'll go back to her everyday life. Sure, the world will be a lot quieter now, but, you know, there's still some monsters, Snackty, that scare the townsfolk. Or a few men being too flirty, ha ha ha, laughs Faratras. Indeed, Sayuri is always ready to break the bones of those kinds of men. Especially that Andre fellow, he's been bothering her for a while now. She and Rhea would definitely get along, as Faratras thinks to herself. Congratulations! Congratulations! Hey, Menmoose. You did a lot for me this run. Faratras, he's glad that she came to visit before the coronation. Faratras couldn't resist seeing one of her most trusted generals. And he was promoted, by the way. Moreover, there aren't many soldiers left, but... yeah, Faratras, don't be sad. She shouldn't, but it's okay. Besides, Menmoose is the only one Menmoose is the one who is particularly sensitive to her moods. He assures her it's not noticeable. Such thoughtfulness pleases Faratras. She couldn't have a more trustworthy soldier by her side in difficult times. And as Menmoose is allowed to indulge, he says, everyone might have lost a lot in this war, but they're also overcoming all the challenges with resilience and tenacity. The castle is already back to its former glory in a matter of 6 months. Faratras wanted everything to be the same as before. This is her home and the home of her people. And her feelings reach everyone in the kingdom. The people recognize her value. They love her! Exclamation mark. Menmoose has no doubts that she'll be a great queen. And Faratras thanks him for the kind words. Hey, Schwartz! Nice armory. For some reason, Faratras felt like she'd find him here. Well, Schwartz has something very important to ask. So Faratras is like, wow, you're actually being formal. So what is it? Schwartz is looking for a job. Something shady, asks Faratras. Asking the wrong person there, but no, Schwartz means honest work, even polishing suits of armor, anything at all. And Faratras laughs in his face for the serious words that he puts. Exactly what Schwartz is saying. It's no laughing matter. But Faratras just says that it was unexpected. After all, he's, what he is. She's now glad that he's trying to turn his life around. But she asked him to ask Rhea instead. But Schwartz doesn't want to work in Magnolia, especially under Rhea. Faratras wonders, Rhea was pretty tough to work with, huh? Don't think I'll be any less strict with a former criminal. That's okay, after all, Faratras and everyone is severely understaffed at the moment. And Schwartz thanks her. He can ask Siopana if she needs a hand in the kitchen. Woo! And Schwartz shares my surprise. In the kitchen? Peel potatoes, Schwartz. Yep, each potato gets you a gold coin. Question mark. Alright. Going next? I'm just gonna go next. Training grounds. My back! Run, Faratras. Yeah, run to the training grounds. Where are you going in a hurry? No, but keep running, though. The game's still... Okay. Hello, Finn. Good morning. Greetings, Finn. How do you like our training grounds? Faratras looks around. I must admit they're spacious and well-stocked. The Holy Knights and my brother Royce would have been thrilled to train here, Finn laments. What is Sir Royce's condition? He hasn't improved yet, unfortunately, so Finn will continue to hold up the family name in his place. But is he going to do so as Finn, or... Yes, as Finn Valinor. He's not going to pretend to be someone else anymore. Traveling with everyone has taught him to respect his own choices and identity. And Faratras commends him, thinking Royce will be pleased, and Finn agrees. Hey, Catalea, your design is still great, but let's look at these axes first. This axe and shield were once used by Virgil, the legendary hero. His mana, alongside the other 7 heroes, was collected by Soraya in the mana crest she gave to Suzaku. Yet that same artifact helped them in their victory against Matriarch. Irony! Yeah, moving on. Hey, Catalea. She thanks Faratras for promoting Catalea to General, a position that merely manages to represent her great qualities. Her career growth is only just beginning. And Catalea's only intent is to serve Faratras in the best way possible. Well, Faratras is sure that she will. She trusts Catalea a lot, and the recruits who will occupy the halls will likely think the same. Catalea hopes so. After all, the training of new soldiers is one of her roles now. It shouldn't be, but they're understaffed. Despite her promotion, she'll still have to do basic tasks. And Catalea doesn't mind. In fact, it makes her happy when she thinks that Alvano also held this position. Oh, that's right, she was with Alvano. At one time, she feels very honored to inherit his will. Master Alvano, seems like ages since Faratras used to train with him here. So, how is Catalea doing, considering Alvano? She claims that she's fine, but the pain of losing someone she loves is excruciating, but it's something that unfortunately all Hoikadians will share due to what happened. Faratras hates to admit it, but it's true. The entire nation has lost a lot. So instead of mourning the past, Catalea look to the future. General Menmus thinks the same way. Well, just hook up with Menmus. Well, the exact wording is, Catalea and Menmus have always been very close. Catalea respects Menmus a lot. He's serious, though sometimes a little boring, but he's a really good soldier, though. Thanks. And as a person, Faratras, nudges her. What do you think? Yeah, Catalea. Excuse me? Afraid she didn't understand the question. Haha, Faratras laughs. I got Rhea. But as the princess who has always watched over them, she can make an assumption. Just get together. Just pair the spares. I personally agree, especially in Hoikada's renowned training grounds. Well, we'll just talk about it later in the lounge then, Faratras says, over a nice glass of wine. To just get them drunk and just nudge them together. I mean, Well, let's find out what happens. Or maybe we won't. To the lounge. Walk along the path that Faratras has walked as it loads in slowly. Nope, that didn't fill the time. Close, I was a few seconds off. Hey, Siapana. She says hello. Hello. Siapana's doing fine, aside from being told for the third time today that she's too young to be serving alcohol. She's not as young as she looks. And Faratras is sorry that still happens to her. Well, Siona's surprised too. She's been working there for 3 weeks now. But, yeah, Faratras will want to make sure that it's common knowledge that Siapana's not, to make it known that Siapana's not too young, and she thanks Siapana for being there. Oh, Ada, do you have to say that every single time, Faratras? Well, she guesses that she's being really repetitive as of late. It's only that, really, Faratras is happy that the lounge wasn't abandoned. It has special meaning to her. So yeah, Siapana forgives the intrusion, but she heard about it from Shiori. It's because of Lulu, right? Yes, she was Faratras' best friend, and she's sorely missed by Faratras. And yeah, now Faratras is sad. It's okay, Siapana says. Please remember that Shiori and I will always be here for you. Me and Shiori? Which one is grammatically correct? Oh, goodness me. Well, if Faratras ever needs some time for herself, or a place where she can be herself, Siapana extends the invitation that the lounge will forever be her little safe nest. And Lulu's will lives on, hopefully. Well, she's a true friend, and Faratras thanks Siapana for it. Before we talk to those two cool guys, look at this shelf. Faratras used to study these ancient tomes back in the day, and she'd always learn something new. She must admit, however, that her knowledge and expertise has far surpassed anything contained in the books, without that she has practical experience. Maybe she should get into writing in her spare time. Tee-hee! Hey, Paledro and Andre. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas, Lady Faratras. She looks as stunning as ever to Paledro. And Faratras is even more gorgeous than usual, Andre says to his master, even though she's standing right there. The attire really suits her. And Faratras sighs, out loud. They know that she's taken, right? Do they? Aren't you a little young to be here, though, Andre? Faratras asks. Why? He's 15, and it's not like they only serve alcohol. Paledro asks her not to worry. He's already brought him in and blessed with the glorious taste of vodka. In 3 sentences, he is 15. Teen is in the word. But the legal drinking age across Arvium is 15, says Andre. He's not doing anything wrong, is he? She hopes that he's in for a little surprise. A big surprise, as of the little rascal he is. As for Hoikade, Faratras changed that law yesterday. Gotcha, Peledro. The legal drinking age is now 18. Because of your mental capacity. What? Andre says. Goodness gracious, says the old man who snuck a child into a bar as Siapana watches off to the side. To the throne room we go, by the way. I do not promote any values in order to insinuate or ask to persuade anyone of any values. It is due to the... there is artistic and literary value to the story happening in our face. Hey, Phoebe! Hey, Faratras. Phoebe waves her over. Looking gorgeous today. Thank you, but I'm already taking, says Faratras. Well, thank you, Phoebe. Faratras sees that the others haven't arrived yet. It's a matter of seconds. Just sit on the throne, and Phoebe will give her an amazing crown. Faratras says how beautiful it is. It reminds her of the one that her mother used to wear. Unfortunately, there are no Hoikadian blacksmiths or jewelers left, but... you know, it was made in Magnolia while respecting traditions. Knowing that it satisfies Faratras makes Phoebe happy. And Faratras values her as a dear friend, not forgetting all the support that she's always offered. Hey, the alliance between Phoebe and Hoikade has always been going on for a long time and needs to be honored. And she considers Faratras a dear friend as well. Now shine! Shine like the midnight sun, Faratras. It seems it's time, Faratras thinks. Has she seen everything that needs attention in the castle? Yeah. There's no secret thing to do. What do you mean? There's a blind playthrough. Why would I know? Click on the gargoyle, click on the chandelier, then click on Peledro, and boom! Anywho, Faratras is finally starting to rebuild Hoikadi with the help of the other nations. It's certainly a step in the right direction, and she's been blessed with precious companions who help her cope with her tragic past.
You ready? Here comes the crown!
Say, I shouldn't do that.
Wait, Phoebe. There. You look mad pretty, let me tell ya.
Well, Faratras imagined it to be a bit more formal, but oh well.
My sister is right. You do look gorgeous, Faratras.
Ria, when did you arrive?
Just now. Happy to see us?
How embarrassing.
Don't say that, Fa. You look great.
I couldn't agree more.
It's kinda embarrassing if you all stare at me like that. Hey, what if I painted a picture representing the group that saved the world? Since when can you paint?
Aren't Hoikadian royalty taught such arts?
Come on! Get into position!
Wonderful idea.
Gods, what even is the situation?
Come on, don't be difficult.
Kristoff, by the way...
Try to hold a pose instead. You look very austere like that.
Fa has already gotten used to the queen's position, it seems.
Well, did you doubt it? Ever since she was the vassal, she's been all pompous.
I'm sending you all home. Effective immediately.
But this is my home too.
It's my place as well. At least, that's what Faratras told me the other night.
Oh, hey!
You all are impossible, you know that.
And yet you love us like this, don't you?
Yes, I do. You've been the best companions I could have hoped for. Way to go! Big smiles like that! It's shaping up beautifully! We've been through so much together.
Yet now, finally, all we can think about is the happy future ahead.
I couldn't agree more.
This will be the most beautiful memory I will cherish forever in my heart, no doubt.
Oh yeah! Our adventures are just beginning!
Even in the darkest of times, you all have been the light that illuminated my path.
Like a sun at midnight, don't you think?
We really were the path of the midnight sun.
It's a phenomenon that sometimes occurs in Pylum. Good catch, Kristoff.
Then, ours has been the journey of suns at midnight.
It sounds terrible. What about the Path of the Midnight Suns?
Ooh, yes! Path of the Midnight Sun! I've decided. It's the perfect title for this painting.
Come on, mine wasn't too terrible either.
You always find a way to put me in a good mood.
No, literally, that's what's happening. That's what's happening.
My bright suns. May our bonds shine forever.
She fights for her friends. Yeah, I'll let the credits rock. So, I kind of knew the names in here, but, you know, just to be safe, I'll say what I say and leave it at that, but... Oh, you think it's over? You think it's over for me? It's not over for me. Considering there is a couple of things I cut out as well. Not exactly game overs, but more technical things as I kind of look to the side and wonder how I'm gonna do things. And after this, I'm definitely just gonna not spoil myself, but do a lot of thinking before I really decide. And yeah, some of these names, not just right now, but I've looked into are quite familiar. But I'll leave that as it is. So yeah, but once again, thanks to everyone who made this possible. I was one of the many who have been waiting, not as long as some other people, but you know, ever since a certain, again, just being safe, certain mods have come out, which is what Path of the Midnight Sun was based off of. The developer spent all their time and resources getting people together and doing it. So, and to this day, I think it's still there's still things that are going to be changed here and there. But we'll wait. If anything happens, it'll happen. Otherwise, yeah. So, yeah, literally, it's on Alfred, come on, if I pronounce that correctly. If I flub that, someone can slap me with a comment or a message here and there. So we've unlocked the title screen variation, and that should be maybe, well, we'll see. We'll let it be. But just to show that what we have... Yeah, let's be sure, because otherwise I'm going to do hard mode, and that's going to be a new thing. So, yeah. So without further ado, that'll be it for now, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Yeah!